Upton Sinclair was the journalist who published the sensational novel The Jungle. The original focus of The Jungle was to expose the plight of workers in big canning factories. However, the novel instead appalled the public with its description of the repulsive, unsanitary food products produced in the factories. As Sinclair himself put it, he aimed for the nation's heart but hit its stomach instead. Theodore Roosevelt's progressive gains are the accomplishments Roosevelt made at the end of his 2 terms as President of the United States. He had expanded presidential power through his actions in the anthracite coal strike, which finally showed that the government supported workers and not businesses, and in trust busting. He had aided the environment through national parks like Yosemite and the Newlands Act. He also had an international influence through events like the building of the Panama Canal, the ending of the Russo-Japanese War, and the Great White Fleet, when the Steel Navy was sent across the world to show off, as advised by Thomas Mahan's thesis on naval importance. His Square Deal also helped shape the progressive movement in many important ways.
After Theodore Roosevelt left office, William Taft was elected president. Taft, unlike Theodore, used dollar diplomacy, which used money to influence decisions, or in other words, to bribe. Taft turned out to only be a moderate progressive, who favored the status quo over change. Theodore Roosevelt, seeing all his work wasted, decided to run again for president. In the 1912 election, the Republican Party chose Taft, the Democratic Party chose Woodrow Wilson, and the New Bull Moose Party chose Theodore Roosevelt. Republicans' votes were a split between TR and Taft, allowing Woodrow Wilson to take the presidency. The platform that helped Wilson win the election was called New Freedom. It favored small businesses, eliminated social welfare, and supported trust legislation. Its main focuses were lowering the tariff, limiting banks, and eliminating trusts.